Please say hello when you're entering the room. Just give me a moment. I'm taking time to set everything up here. Hi, everyone. Please confirm if you can hear me. Please someone tell me if they can hear my voice. Let me know if you can hear me, guys. Hello. Please confirm that you can hear me nice and clear. That's the first step. Second step, if you want to know how this works, is go into the description. Hi. How's everyone doing? If you want to know how this works, go into the description box. All the instructions will be there. I am not doing super chats, although if you must, it needs to be $40 Canadian. So please make sure that you are, doing the exchange rate on your own. I do know what the exchange rates are for pound sterling, euro, and the rupee. So just beware, I am aware of what they are, but you do also that on your end before. Just don't send anything right away. But PayPal is going to be the preferred method here. Okay, so if you are wanting a reading, go ahead and do that. And I will definitely read for you. And it is 65% off, guys. I usually charge $70 Canadian. For a 10-minute reading with me, you are getting it for $25. And remember, with the PayPal, it's going to be different in your currency. So if you're American, you should be paying less. You just have to make sure that on the receiving end, it says 25 Canadian, okay? So I'm going to wait here until I see some come in. I'm going to go check actually right now. Let me know in the chat as well, and make sure that you are also what is this? No, what is this? Please make sure that you are also putting your question in the actual oh my god, what is this? Okay, give me a moment, guys. What is the code? Hold on, I'm not sure why I'm getting this. Oh man, hold on, guys. Jeez. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, so make sure that you're putting that your message within the box in the payment details. That's going to be the best way to do it. Although, you can always put it in the chat as well too. Okay? So let me just go back. How's everyone doing? Please say hello when you're here. Let me know where you're watching from. And if you have any questions on how this works, I'll be more than happy to help you. Let's get the cards shuffled. Let's bring forth the messages that everyone needs to hear today, not the messages that they want to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can do it well. Thank you. Okay, so we just got somebody. Thank you, Kebe. I am doing well. Although where I'm at, there's a lot of snow. So, literally could not leave the house today. You're from Pennsylvania. Nice. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, so Yun Ma. Does that make sense? Did I say your name right? Please confirm if I said your name right. I mean, hi. Okay. Is it Yun Ma? Oh, perfect. See, I can do these things. Okay, so your question is, you've been having some good feelings and dreams telling me I need to move on from this relationship with my husband. I'm not sure. What are your insights? Okay, let's bring forth the messages that Yunma needs to hear today, not the messages they want to hear, and let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to them. Talk to us about her intuition, her gut feelings, in regards to moving on from her relationship with her husband. What do you want her to know about this? Oh my God. So there's the moving card. I mean, I'm going to draw more, but what are the chances, right? What are the chances that you're getting a chariot? You know what? It's going to happen on its own. You know, to be very honest with these types of cards, I feel like you're just picking up on a future timeline. The universe is actually with you on this, and that's why you're feeling it, but you're also very connected. Look what's on the bottom. There's the relationship, okay? So listen, I don't think you're crazy whatsoever. Just a FYI to everybody who's watching, if you are getting instincts about things or intuitions or gut feelings, you have to honor them. You don't need to validate them from other people, although if you want to, that's fine. But I'm just saying, you guys have a lot of power as well, okay? There's nothing special about me. So there, Chariot. This relationship is on its way out anyways. It's on its way out anyways. And I'm going to say another thing. I don't even know if you asked about this, but I don't know if you're worried about money, but I wouldn't be worried about money. So if you are worried about the split and what kind of financial toll it's going to take, you've got a really good card here that says that actually you're going to do very well. And I'm going to tell you another thing, okay? You and Ma, your life when you get out of this is going to take a different turn. You're going to kind of like, after a little bit of a transition period, you're going to start to feel like everything's going your way. And there may be thoughts like looking back like, oh my God, like, wow. I mean, everything's a learning, you know, I think there's a purpose for everything. But you're going to realize that sovereignty, that independence, you know, that attracting money, high intuitive sights, it's going to come a lot more quicker once you come out of this relationship. And I know it sounds kind of sad. I'm not taking away from the relationship. I'm not saying that wasn't an important relationship to have. All relationships are important, no matter what they look like. But your sovereignty and your independence is going to somehow make you very abundant. Like you're going to start to realize things are coming so much quicker to you. And they're telling me actually that maybe one of the reasons why these things are coming is because you're in a lot better mood. You will be in a lot better of a mood. You won't have to deal with whatever that relationship brought you. And I don't know. I don't know if it just made you feel like crap about yourself. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I don't know if there was fighting. It doesn't matter. But something about you being alone, it's going to, okay, they're saying that you need to know that your life is not over. I don't know. Are these all things that you think about? Like, do you worry about, like, when you come out, what you will look like to the public or something? I don't know why they're telling me this, but it's like your life is just beginning. I don't care how old you are, okay? I don't care if you're 80 years old and you're booking me. I'm not saying you're 80, but even if you were 80, I would still give them the same message. Your life is not over. But yeah, you're on the ball with this. I wouldn't get these cards if you weren't. Let's see what's on the bottom of this. Yeah, it's a matter of time with the Temperance. It's a matter of time. But listen, I think the relationship ran its course. And honestly, like, I'm not mad at the relationship. I think it served its purpose. I think you learned whatever you needed to learn, or, you know, you sorted out whatever you needed to sort out with this person. And I'm going to say another thing. This person is actually, no matter what kind of, you know, situation you have going on, they are soul family. Okay. So listen, will the transition be the greatest? Maybe not. We have a tower here. I mean, I don't know what any split is super easy. But your independence, your sovereignty is going to do something energetically to your life. And I'm seeing, like, I worry about him after I leave. You won't have to worry. This is supported by the universe. You don't have to worry about him. Actually, like I said, like, there's protection here, right here. There's protection. So I'm not worried about him. And I don't want you to worry about him. You need to get rid of the worry. You need to look forward. Just keep looking forward. Be strong in your energy and your bravado, and just keep moving forward. But I'm telling you, There's financial abundance coming to you. You didn't ask about that, but that's what I got. So, I mean, it's an added message. I mean, who doesn't want to hear that, right? But yeah, you can jump off of here, look up the Nine of Pentacles. It's a great card, okay? All right, so I'm going to move on. I'm just letting everyone know we've got the lineup. We've got Simona next. Okay, 1 second. Let me just refresh if someone else just popped up. So we've got Simona is next, then Esther, then Caitlyn, and then Davana. Hopefully I said your name right. Okay, so let's move to Simona. Her question is, hi, Chacha, glad to see you. What do you see for me the next few months? I have opened a business and about to properly launch it soon. Congrats. Congrats. That's exciting. So this reading is going to be for Simona. Please bring forth the messages she needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Talk to us about the next few months in regards to her business. And let's be very real about it, okay? Cards, Spirit, let's be very, very real about it. You know, that's the first time I've ever said before I drew cards, let's be real about it. It's almost like I sensed. Okay. No sugarcoating here, okay? No sugarcoating. Give me one more on the Empress. Oh, wow. Look what's on the bottom of the card. Okay, listen. No sugarcoating. Okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. I am getting an emphasis from these cards, like I'm literally hearing crickets, okay? This is going to be a test to see how bad you want this. I feel like with the Empress, I actually feel really good about this business. It feels like a co-creation. It's something you've created. It's like a passion, a labor of passion, a labor of love. But this is also very much a test, okay? It's a test. It's a test to see if you're really doing it for that or if you're doing it for something else, okay? And when I say something else, other than the labor of love. And listen, this is not that weird, okay? Most businesses take time to get off the ground. I do feel like I don't know what exactly it is that you're doing, but there could be a lot of competition. You could get tied up with competition. Be very careful with looking around. Don't even get into that, okay? But if you stick it through, and I'm going to tell you, 10 months in or around 10 months from now, you will see a very profitable, tangible, visual representation of your efforts. But I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be easy at first. And you got to be very, not careful, but you know, if you want to be excited, but be excited because you love what you're doing. Don't be excited for like the turnout. If you do it like that, you could really make this worse for yourself, okay? Oh, great. Amazing. Listen, I just want to be very clear here. This is a really good business right here. Ace of Pentacles, but not in the beginning. Not in the beginning, I feel like. In the beginning, I feel like, I'm not saying you're not getting business, but it's not like anything like we went viral here or we went like, you know, it just, you know, overnight sensation. No, but this really is beautiful too because you are doing what you love. And it's interesting. I'm seeing here that you're writing me about, you know, it's a good business for this planet because there's a community actually that needed this and there's healing. So I don't know exactly what you're doing, but you're going to bring a lot of healing to a particular community, and that can be humans, all right? But you will also find your people through here. So this is also why I want you to hold on, because you may find some soul tribe through this business, and that's a very real thing. I actually found my soul tribe from this business that I'm doing here online, okay? But I think these cards were coming up because of what you mentioned about launching. Okay. All right. So just one moment. So Asen, Shani, I looked up let's see here. We have the euro. It's 26.79. So we're just a few dollars. I'm just looking at this if you want to see. here. I looked it up. It says to make 40 Canadian, you have to do 26. I just want to be very fair to everybody. And you know about the super chats, they take a lot. Okay. So I just want to be very clear. This is beautiful. This is going to be really good for you. It's just that I think these cards, like I said, came up because you were mentioning something about launching. So stick it through and you'll see results. But this is definitely, and I'm getting an emphasis on 10 months. You mentioned 6 months. I'm kind of seeing something in and around 10 months, and specifically October. October next year is going to be a really good year for you. Does that mean something to you? Does that mean something to you, Simona? Like I'm just curious, does October mean anything? Like, would your business do better in October? I don't know why. Yeah, I know. I looked it up, Asen, Shani. It's 26 euros that make 40 Canadian. Yes, that makes sense time-wise. Okay, I just ask so I don't seem like it's very validating for the reader just to keep going with what they pick up on. So I'm glad that you validated for me. But yeah, this looks beautiful. Long term, very beautiful long term. And like I said, this is not just about money. This is a labor of love, but I feel like you also meet your people. You meet your people through this business. So that's like killing two birds with one stone. That's like a double, like get my cake and eat it too type of thing. So this is great. Yeah, your business, good luck with it. Definitely, I wish you all the best. Okay. Oh, that's great. That's great. If it's your life purpose, that's do it if nobody was watching. Okay. So let me just go through the list. Okay, so Asen, Shani, you're after Davana. Okay, just remember that name. You're after her. Okay, I'm moving to Ray. What does Spirit think about Austin for me? Okay, so let's bring forth the messages that Ray needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. What does Spirit think about Austin for her? Is there some reservations on, like, because first of all, I can see here that you may have the answers yourself, like you're getting a hit, an intuitive hit on if this person is good for you. Okay, but I just feel like with the High Priestess, I think they're telling me you know whether the person is good for you or not, but there's a lot of emphasis around growth. I don't even think you're that sold on this person. I feel like you're not really sold. And they're kind of, I don't know why they're doing this, but they're actually like putting it back on you. Like they're saying, like they're taking it off of them, like their perception, and throwing it back to you. Like, what do you think? Because you know. But I will say though, there is something around growth and not really completely sold on if you can grow with this person. I don't know. I feel like with this person, they're lacking. They're like severely lacking in something. Are you there? Are you there? Can you write me if that makes sense? Is there something that they're lacking in? I don't know. I really feel like in some sense, and I don't know which category it is, it's like, I don't feel like this person's really on my level. Like I'm a lot more, maybe even deeper. Or maybe I can see through the BS, and I'm kind of like looking long term. And I don't know if long term, this would be something I could see myself with. So I don't know here. This is a bit of like, this is definitely not like, I would feel like they're sold on him. I don't know. I don't know here. I am looking for long term. Okay, well, I don't know. There's some weird like energy around this not feeling like it could go that far. And I don't think this person is there. Like, you know too much, Ray. You know too much. Like, you're too ahead spiritually. I don't want to like make this like I'm trying to judge somebody. I just feel like you're way too ahead, like spiritually. I don't know. It would be like, it feels like I'm raising somebody up. Like I'm raising somebody. Like you need someone who's already done a lot of work internally. And I feel like this person's not there. So it would feel almost like I'm a mom. I'm like, I'm raising someone. I don't know. You're being told to really, and I think you will, because you're pretty good at like listening to your intuition, but you are really being told to think this out. And really like wait, see how it goes. The person might actually put the nail in the coffin before and decide for you by doing something, but this doesn't, I don't like the energy. I would tell you, this light behind me is so hot. Oh my goodness, I gotta go open a window. Just give me a moment, guys. Okay, to answer your question, I'm not exactly sure. Let's get a card from another deck. I'm just curious. Let's just see if I'm really picking up on the right thing, okay? Because honestly, at this point, it's an I don't know. I don't know. And they're throwing it at you. Like, it's up to you to figure this out, not them. But I understand wanting their perspective. Give me more. Give me more on this. Hi, Eva. Okay, I'll check. What does Spirit think about Austin for Ray? We've got a completely changed 180. Give me more. Okay, so listen, this is kind of funny. I don't want to laugh, but it's kind of humorous. Because I feel like with this card, like they have to do a big change. And it's like, are you willing? Are you willing to put in that work? Or do you want somebody already where you're at? Because that's a lot of work. I mean, you will be victorious, but that guy is really tired. He's put in a lot of effort. So I don't know. He can be your person if he does a 180, you know, if he changes a lot of things about it. But it's like, do you like, one thing I always tell people is just don't go for someone's potential. Go for where they're at the moment, okay? You got to be very careful with potential because that's you seeing the potential in them. That's not them seeing the potential in themselves. And I just feel like maybe a lot of like what you're into or the work that you're done, it will be very foreign to them. And I don't know, it's like, I don't know if I want to teach this person all of that. And with the Hermit here, like, I don't know, this person needs to heal or work on something. There is a lot of things with the Eight of Swords that holds them back, that they sabotage themselves with. And it's like, those are the things I feel like they would have to correct. Now, you can't make anybody do any kind of inner work. They have to want to do it themselves. So I'm going to say I don't know with this one. And I can say that. There's always yes, no, and I don't know. Like, and the reason why it's I don't know, it's because it's about, like, I guess it could be a yes if the person wanted to put that type of work in, or if you wanted to put that type of work in the person. But if you don't and you're tired and you think you've done enough work and you want to meet somebody kind of where you're at, like, I would say no. Okay? Sorry that wasn't like a better outcome. It feels tiring to me. And I don't know. Like, I know you know, you're my client. I know you, I know what you've done. And I don't know, like the type of inner work you've done. And I just feel like you need somebody who's where you're at right now. Okay. You're welcome. Okay. Let me go back here. Okay, so just to give you the lineup again, it's Caitlyn, then Davana, then Asen, Shani, and then Eva, okay? So let's go here to Caitlyn. Okay, Caitlyn, let me see here. Did she put her question in here? So Caitlyn, I don't think I see your question. It wasn't in the PayPal. So if you're there, hun, can you write it for me? Please write it in the chat because I don't know like what your question is. My question is, will Derek and I get back together? Okay. Talk to us about Caitlyn and Derek getting back together. Let's bring forth what she needs to hear about that, not what she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Jeez. Will they get back together? Sorry, it's just sometimes it's so funny when I see things. I got a yeah, but you'll send him away. I don't know. Let me get more. This is kind of interesting. Now, I want to be very clear. When I said yeah, I meant I think he'll try to come back, but I think something will happen and you'll send him away. Give me more on that Queen of Wands. Give me more on the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I'm getting a whole story here, okay? Hi, Kayla. Hi, Shelby. Okay, I see a reaching out, and I see this like, I don't know how much time is spent, but I just feel like there's a reoccurrence, and it looks to me like I'm seeing you look at this person and being like, are you really trying to do this again? Are you really trying to do this again to me? And you're like kind of giving me this impression like, not today, I'm not the one, I'm not that same girl. And I just feel like here, you're not in the mood to be hurt again. And you actually suspect it before it actually comes about full blown. So I do see a reaching out, but I think you send this guy away. And I don't like the King of Cups. This guy is full of mystery and lies and deceit. And he's a trickster, but he's also very slow in changing. So I don't know if there's something that happened between the two of you that if he came back, he'd have to be a new, improved version of himself. But it's like, I just get this impression like you catch something because the time spent apart, you've kind of grown. You've grown. And I don't think he knows or understands that you've grown. So I think he tries to do something thinking he's with the old person that he was with before, but it doesn't fly this time. And I like that you catch it. Like it doesn't actually become a full-blown thing. You catch it, you see it coming, and you're like, you set him straight and you send him on his way. So interesting. Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. These two cards really freak me out when they're coming through together because they honestly have the same energy. So I think he's going to choose. He's probably thinking about that. Okay, at this moment, he's thinking about choosing to take a risk, but I think he takes a risk and he F's up. Like, what is he doing? Like, he wasn't sure. And that's the thing too with this energy is that even if he comes back, I don't think he's 100% sure about it. That's why he does what he does. So what I'm trying to say is if you want him to come back and you want it to be something serious, I don't think that guy's like doing that or has that of interest. But he will try to pursue you back, but he tries to mess with you in a way that like he's not aware or he can't see you for who you are, like the growth that you've done. So listen, to answer your question, it's a yes. Now, well, wait. You asked if you're going to get back together. Well, yeah, I feel like there's a reaching out. I think he does, you know, talk a good talk. But it's like, I feel like there's this brief amount of time before you start to suspect some weird, shady behavior. But then you nip it in the butt very, very quick. So it's a yes, but it's not a yes with like a happy story, I guess you could say. You know what I mean? Hi. Okay, I'll check. I'll check, guys. Yeah, so I don't know how you want to take that. I know it doesn't sound like the greatest. You know, that's why when you ask these questions, everybody has to be very careful because it's technically a yes, but you're just not about it. You're not about it. Like you're too over this. You know, you're like coming through as the Queen of Wands. You want like truth. Not only that, your intuition has really built up in the time spent apart. Your intuition has, you know, really like, have you been working towards that? Because Page of Pentacles is a star student. So your intuition is getting really good, honey. Really good. I don't know where you are, Caitlyn. But yeah, that's what I got. Don't let anything slide with this person, okay? When they come back, don't let them slide. They're not that cute, okay? And I don't mean like with their looks. I think he thinks he's cute and that he can maybe pull something, but you are the Nine of Pentacles, honey. You are way too sovereign. You've been way too independent. You've also been working on your intuition. It's not gonna fly with you, okay? All right, sorry about that. All right, give me a moment, guys. I'm just going back here. Okay. Okay, so just to give you guys the rundown, Davana is now, I'm doing Davana, then it's Asen Shani, then Eva, then Kayla, then Glampothecary, and then I think it's Gaia. I think it's Gaia or Gia. I don't know. All right. So let's look to Daviana. Good news I should look forward to in 2025. Love that. Okay, Daviana, wherever you are, I'm on your reading now. He thinks he's quite the catch. Don't they all though? Don't they all? Oh man. Okay. Good news coming for Daviana in 2025. Let's bring forth what she needs to hear, not what she wants to hear, and let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Good news coming in 2025. I just like to get a good shuffle, guys. So just bear with me. Something tells me I need to hold for or pause for a moment on this one. Just give me a moment. I don't know if there's something that you've been thinking about. I don't even know if it's literally something you've went out of your way to think about. I feel like this thing can't get off your mind. Hold on. If you're there, Daviana, let me know if there's something on your mind that you cannot get off. Like you've tried to get it off your mind and it can't go. Like that's very serious. I need to know right now. Is there something that you've been having, like it's like a rerun in your head and it's hard to kind of, and you don't have to tell me what it is, but it's like, Yes. Okay. I feel like you get an opportunity to explore this thought. I don't know what this thought is. Is it, I don't know that it has to do with a person. Is there something that you've been wanting to do? Okay, now clarify that this is not a person. Because I just feel like there's an opportunity to act on these thoughts. There's an opportunity to act on this thought in 2025. And the outcome of it is it's very successful. It's a very successful, like, I don't want to use the word risk. I mean, it is a risk card, but I feel like I take a step on this. And work is picking up. Work is picking up. It's more steady. You may even get recognized for your ability. But I'm going to tell you another thing. I feel like somebody's handing a torch to you. Someone's handing something to you. Like, here, take this over. I don't know what that is. This is very cryptic, by the way. Very cryptic. But I feel like you are being presented with an opportunity. And it is something that is significant with the Emperor. This is not like, okay, you know, here's a bike or something. No, this is like, this is significant. This is like not a thing. It's like a position. It's a position in something. And it's going to be very successful, have a very successful outcome for you. But like, I'm getting two things mainly with you for 2025. Some thought that can't come off of your mind, there's a chance to act on it. And then something is being handed to you. Like an opportunity. And it's a position. It's not like again, like here's $100 or, you know, this is a position. This is something that you are going to be in. Like whoever's handing it to you, you're taking over their position. And I do feel like, I don't know what your finances have been looking like, but those significantly increase. There's also a healing coming for you. I don't know what you've been suffering with. I don't know if you've been dealing with anything like, I don't know, like something maybe to do with like image or beauty or I don't know, inner beauty, self-esteem. There is something like this all will make you feel extremely powerful, extremely like, you know, really good about yourself, but there's a healing coming and it feels like it's inner. And I do feel like you have a lot more of like an idea of where you're headed as opposed to where you're headed right now. Like if I compared some time in the 2025 to how you would feel about your future, that would feel a lot better than where you feel like right now, because I feel like right now there's a bit of confusion, okay? You're not responding, that's okay. But this is kind of what I see. And I just like, I don't know what this is, but this is huge. And like, I can't pinpoint it. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I'm asking for more to come through for it to be shown to me visually. And I'm getting blocked, which tells me that I can't say anything more. I'm not allowed to. All right. And that will happen. Okay. That will happen. You know, psychics, whatever you want to call them, mediums, you know, sometimes they can't go very far because that person still has to experience their life. But sometimes I get the stuff. I can see it, but not with you. Like you need to enjoy this. You can't get a heads up about this. And now I see that you're writing that you feel like something is coming. You got to really bask in that. Bask in it, like enjoy it. Make yourself feel warm and cozy about it because you're not off. You're very on point with that. I feel it. And 2025 is going to be one of those years that is going to be something like of a highlight for you. It's going to be a new beginning or something that you started that really puts you kind of on the map in your own life. Like you're showing up main character energy here with the Empress. So if you've been feeling like you've been a backdrop person or a filler character and you're just like, oh my God, like I want to be more present in my life. That's what 2025. Hi, Empress New Groove. That's what 2025 is going to be like for you. It puts you on the map. So bask in that feeling, okay? You're very on point. Congratulations. Yeah, congratulations. I'm really happy for you. I'm really happy for you. I'm just trying to see if I can see anything else. Give me a moment. Okay, I was just told that in 2025, there's going to be a lot of people who see you. And hold on. Ugh, the phrase went. It's like people are going to look at you like different. Like you're just going to be like, wow, like, I don't know what this is. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of eyes on you. Maybe that's the selection. Maybe that's the selection I'm picking up on. Anyways, this is beautiful. Get ready, okay? Enjoy. Enjoy yourself. Okay. Oh, okay, so Asen Shani's next. Where is she? What would be my next relationship and where will I meet him? Okay. Just gonna give you the run through, guys, for the lineup. Just give me a moment. Okay, so I am reading for Asen Shani next. Now, Eva's next, then Kayla, then Glampothecary. Probably not saying that right. Then Gia or Gaia P, then Tanny, and then Empress New Grove. Okay. Talk to us about Asen Shani's next relationship. And if you can add where she'll meet him, then go ahead. But if that's not important, then we understand. Bring forth the message that Asen Shani needs to hear, not what she wants to hear, and let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Next relationship, please. Oh my God. Wow. That's a big card to get when we're talking about relationships. Oh, you got a definite karmic relationship coming up. And that's not bad. That's not bad when I say karmic. I just mean like soul contract, okay? Yeah, you got somebody coming. 2 cards of that. You have somebody coming into your life. These feel very friendly to me. Like, I feel like I'm meeting them either through my family or a friend or even like a sibling, okay? This person comes in. What he'll be doing as a job. Yeah, I don't see it here. It's not coming through. So yeah, like it feels very friendly to me. Like they know you through someone else, or you meet them at a family function, or through siblings, or through friends. Or it could be with the 4 of Swords when you're on vacation, or you're just like doing something leisure. But I will tell you though that this connection, it's not for the weak. It's not for the weak. So I'm going to tell you, you're going to fall in love. I've read for you before. I felt like that other person that you were dealing with was more in love with you than you were with them. This person, you're going to fall in love. So you need to be prepared. You need to like, I don't know. Like, I don't even know what that means. How does someone get prepared for this? I don't even know what that means. This person will be a lot to digest. I understand you want to know what they're doing for a job. I'm not getting that, but what I am getting is that the person's very successful. So they've got like nice car. They smell good. Okay, I am getting a visual on this guy. I'm getting like some sort of vehicle. It's like a smaller vehicle, not a 2-seater, but those small sports type vehicles, black car. Smells good, really well, like shaved up. Like this guy is not about the slob kebab look. Very modern looking, like really like, like how like Kanye would dress, like that, like really stylish, but loves to eat out. Holy crap, what is going on? It's all coming through. Loves to eat. Big foodie. So this guy will take you to restaurants. He will be very into taking you out. Like he likes to go out. He's not like a Netflix and chill type guy. This is a guy who likes to go out. He wants to go to fancy restaurants. He knows people when he's going to the restaurants. He's well known. Now the reason why I think he's coming into your life to, hi Isabelle. I think he's coming into your life to balance something out, but you just have to like enjoy this, because I don't know how much I feel forever, but there's definitely a connection made. He will like you. He will want to wine and dine for sure. He's very romantic with the Knight of Cups. I just don't know here how much I can speak on long term. And that doesn't mean that it's not long term. I just feel like my mouth is being zipped. Like, we can't talk about long term. You need to make sure you don't lose your head with this guy, because this guy, you know, like, look up Six of Wands when you get off here as a person. Oh my God, he's got it all. And very beautiful, very likable. He's a lot to digest. Okay, so yeah, I don't know. Was this a pick-a pile or just one spread? I just tuned in. Oh, this is like private readings, kind of. Like, I'm just offering a discounted price. So you follow the directions in the description box, and then you get a reading. So yeah, like, this is what it's looking like. And I think your family's going to really like him too. But this looks a little too good to be true, though. I mean, there's a Five of Cups here. You know, there could be some separation. There could be a potential for that. I mean, the Justice card is here. You know them from a past life. So is that. You know them from a past life. But there's something that needs to be balanced out here. And I don't know exactly what it is. I don't think it's for me to say. But you definitely have something coming in. This guy is also very intuitive, and he's very in touch with the feminine side. So he's all about like different types of topics. He wants to talk about the unknown. You know, he'll talk about anything. He may even be psychic and be like, I'm not saying he shouts that from the rooftops, but he may talk about that. You're very good at not falling in love. Yeah, I would be very careful with that, because it happens to everybody. Oh, wow. You, Asen, Shani, you better be careful, girl. There are a lot of players out there who never thought that would happen to them either, and it happened. I'm telling you, if you don't fall in love with this guy, that will be a shock to me, because he looks like, oh, I'm licking my lips in my head, like right now, just with what's coming through in the head, my head. Okay, yum. All right, let's move on. Okay. Okay, so we are at Eva. Hi, Chitra. I've been feeling very depressed lately. Sorry to hear that. Even to do my routines like lift weights at the gym. Oh, you're amazing if you do that. I haven't stepped foot in a gym in forever. I just wish I had that type of like motivation. I've started a new job and I don't feel aligned. I've lost friends and I feel lonely. What is going on, and how can I get out of this? Okay. Talk to Eva today. What does she need to know about life and just feeling like it's underwhelming or feeling depressed in general? What do you want her to know about that? How can she kind of like, you know, build herself back out of that? Bring forth what she needs to hear, not what she wants to hear. And bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Okay. That Hermit card coming out right away tells me that this is not maybe, listen, I'm not a medical professional, but there's a possibility that this may not be like what you think it is. It could be actually like a downsprout of like life when we're going through like a journey. And when that happens, it's usually to clear out any belief systems that you may be struggling with so that you can kind of clear it up so that you never go back down that low again. Not that you're low, but as low the next time. But that Hermit here tells me that this has something to do potentially with like a spiritual awakening. Okay. Let's get more. Oh, wow. Three of Swords. Okay, that's crazy. I just mentioned belief systems, and we've got the card of belief systems. So This is a transitory period. This is a transition period. This is not a forever thing. You're a student, girl. You're a student. Look at that. There's the card. There's the card of what you would technically call depression. But you're going through something right now, but you're actually learning a lot about who you are. But this feels like transition period type energy to me. And you mentioned something about close. What did you say here about you've lost friends? Yeah, you will continue to lose people with the Ten of Swords. When I was saying transitory, it felt like a cleanup, like a cleanup. This has something to do with spiritual awakening. This has some, it feels like, it can feel like that. But I'm also wondering here with the Hermit card, if this is the card of isolation. Because when people are isolated, that's how they'll feel. So what if you're feeling like that because you're feeling isolated? What if it's really not what you think it is? What if it's just because you feel lonely or you're feeling isolated? I don't know. You're a student right now through this. You are like a student through this right now. You're learning how to do things differently, maybe even how to cope. But this looks very normal. But at the same time, I can't promise that to you, because when you're using those types of words, I have to say, you have to go, make sure that you are checking on yourself professionally. But this feels to me like not temporary. Like you're about to get your groove back with the Ace of Wands. It's just, I feel like there's a cleanup happening. Student of life, like what lesson? Like belief systems, like, I don't know, how to maybe see your reality differently. We don't really come here to be happy, guys. I'm sorry to say, like, I mean, we can experience happy moments, but this is like school. And when we are moving through life, like we're going to encounter those types of, life boomerangs or, things that are not going so smooth. But at the end of the day, you have the control, you have the choice. So if you're asking what type of student you are, I feel like it's maybe how you cope with these things or how you choose to look at them. Okay, but Eva, like how open are you? Because I could start talking about this kind of stuff, but if you're not open, I just don't want you to be triggered, because I don't believe that closed doors or people that leave, I don't believe that that's an accident ever. And I feel like if you change the way you look at those things, you could actually instantly get yourself back like the way you want it to be. So if you were to start looking at it like, okay, that was a good thing that they left, I have a lot of faith in creator or source or God or whoever you pray to or whatever believe in, that was, the right decision for me. Like it can instantly change things. I've lost friends before, but like at this point, I don't care who goes away, because it's like, you're not supposed to be here. So if you're not here, you're not supposed to be here. I don't believe in mistakes. You get where I'm going? So that's where the belief systems are. So you could instantly maybe get yourself like that back on track if you just shift like the way that you're thinking about it. I know that's easier said than done, but it's definitely a process, but anybody can get there. It's not like there's anything special about me, okay? So I see that here, it's very hurtful. Okay, with the endings that are happening in your life. But it looks like with the surrounding cards, this is all very positive for you. I mean, I don't know. If you're on a need to know basis, that could be very difficult, because you have to have trust. You're never going to know how something, worked out. Like they're never going to show you, hey, they may in a dream or something, but like, hey, Eva, this is what would have happened if you stayed friends with those people. This would have happened and that would have happened. You'll never know those type of things. That's why you have to have the faith. But you're going through, I feel like this is important. This is important. And you're right. I've been listening to it from it, and I know it's a mind thing. You're right. Okay. Well, I just feel like for me, I take a lot of like solace in knowing that whatever is meant for me won't miss me, and whatever is not for me will pass me by. And, like if it's here, it's meant to be here. If it's not, it's not. And, I get it. Sometimes we meet friends and we really like get along with them. It's like so fun, and I know for me, even personally, like I don't really like get along with many people. Like I like to laugh. Like you can't be boring. So when I've met friends before who kept me laughing and then they just left my life, but it's like, it is what it is, you know, and it doesn't mean that you can't find anything, you know, like that again. So be careful, because also with this, you know, you don't want to like spend so much time with this that you kind of, because you're learning about it and it needs time to kind of, you know, work out, you're stopping yourself from like new things coming in. You know what I mean? So that's what I feel like is going on. And it's interesting because, you know, you mentioned depression. That's here. That's was on the bottom of the deck. So we are talking about you. These cards are exactly what's going on. You're very stressed out about these endings, but you are learning so much in the process. And I guarantee you in 2-3 years from now, if you adopt this kind of thinking, you'll look back and be like, look how far I used to come. I used to like dwell on this stuff for like months, weeks, days. Now I can get over things like that. Okay? That's what I'm seeing for you. Let me draw an extra card for you. Let's find out what you're learning through this, okay? Let's find out what you're learning through this. What is Eva learning through this? What is Eva learning through this, please? What would her higher self like her to know about what she's learning through this? Trust your path. Oh, wow. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? There you go. What would you do? You are not alone. That card is specifically coming out because I get here with the Hermit. It feels very isolating, you know, maybe even you're not even getting help in your own life about this. You know, you had to like, you know, book a reading, you know, it's not even like somebody around you knows this kind of stuff. So it's like you had to find the information on your own. Or maybe again, it feels isolating because people are leaving. You got to trust the path. You got to trust. You're in tears. I'm sorry. You got to trust it. And that's just basically everything I just said, you know. I sleep very well at night, honestly, knowing that whatever is going to be is going to be. I really don't care. I really don't. So like I'm telling you, this is what you're learning. You're going to do well though. You know, I have a lot of faith in you. Okay. All right. Let's go back here now. We're at Kayla. Let me just do oh, they logged me out. Give me a moment. Why is it doing this? Oh my God. It's sending me a code. One moment, guys. Let me just go to my activity 1 second, guys. Sorry. I'm going to confirm the lineup. Okay, we've got, I'm doing now Kayla, then Glampathicary, Gia or Gaia, Tammy, Empress New Groove, and then Isabelle, okay? So Kayla, will my business take off this year and will I be leaving my office job? Okay, so let's talk to Kayla. Let's bring forth the messages she needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Talk to us about her business. It's kind of like 2 questions. So let's just draw 1 card for, will the business take off this year? And then let's draw a card for our spread for, will she be leaving her office job? Interesting. Interesting. What if I told you, give me more on the 9 of Swords. What if I told you that there's going to be an opportunity coming at your office job that's going to make you not be able to leave? It's going to be too good to be true. What if I told you that? That's what's being shown here. Yeah, I'm still going attunement, tarot. Like, as long as you don't see readings are not closed. Like, if you see readings now closed at the top, that means I'm closed. But if I'm open, I'm open. Okay. Hi, Tina. Okay, so, like, I don't know here. I don't know that I can say that you're going to be leaving. I mean, listen, you may. It's going to just be a little too hard, though, to do that. They will make it very nice for you. There's something, I don't really know what this is, to be honest. I don't want to be super specific as to what it is. I don't want to necessarily say it's like a promotion, because it could be that you say you're going to leave and then they're like, no. No, 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 no. What do you mean? No, 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 no. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. No. Nope. I don't think they're going to allow you to leave. And if you're like, well, I hate the place, I mainly just want to be able to work from home. Maybe they may do that. Maybe they may allow you to do that. But even if you hate the place, or you think the place hates you, you would be very surprised at when you decide you're going to leave. I've done that before. I put in my resignation. All of a sudden, everybody was my best friend. That happened to me before. Like, I was working for a huge, the biggest narcissist I ever seen, a female one. I never encountered a female one before. And treated me like trash. The moment I put in my resignation, she's like, whoa, what's going on here? Oh no, what? I need you. Okay, I know, Isabelle, I got you, you're there. I mainly just want to be able to work from home. Well, listen, I don't necessarily see home cards, but what I will say is that they may, with the Page of Cups, offer you something more cushiony to keep you there. To answer your question about your business taking off with the Hierophant, absolutely. Hierophant is a big deal. It's that type of, well-respected, formulated, already been around a bit, has some known presence. People come to you. It's like, let me just put it in simpler terms. It's like right now, like I'm the Hierophant and people are coming to me because they actually respect my advice, or they respect my tarot reading skills. It's that type of thing, okay? Oh wow, nice. Oh God, I hope you're okay with that that earthquake that happened over there. I hope that didn't hit you. So to answer your question about your business taking off, it's a yes, but I just feel like your main job, I don't know. I don't know that you're leaving. I don't know. I mean, listen, you may be able to get your way, but I feel like they're throwing something at you, or they're not allowing you to leave. Like, I think you're actually a bit confused about what to do about this, because it's like really gonna be hard. I see that here. Like, man, that's a good deal, like, yikes. And then I think you may start to think if you can maybe co-create, and do both. Not only that, I'm going to say something else. If you are confused when this happens about what to do, go with the labor of love, because the Empress goes with the labor of love. She's like a passion-driven job. She's not here for anything else. Sorry, guys, I'm just putting on my data. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. This is a bit tough, but I mean, it's good news, right? So let's take what we can from this. Your business is booming, and then your job that you have right now will not want to let you go. I mean, that's a better position than a lot of people right now in this economy, right? So yeah, I don't know. Looks like a tough position to be in. I'm saying that sarcastically. So yeah, I don't know, that I can't say anything more about this. I just don't see anything more about this. Unless I draw a card on that one. Give me more on the Hermit. Okay, I wanted to know if the Hermit had something to do with maybe working from home, because it's isolating, right? Like, you're isolated, you're cozy, it's comfortable. You may get your way with that. You may be able to swindle your way, but I feel like this is not a promotion. I actually feel like they either get wind of you wanting to leave, or you say you want to leave and they're like, hold on. Mm-mm. No. So I don't know. You're in a bit of a predicament, but it's a good predicament to be in. It's better than being, you know, like unemployed, right? So yeah, that's about all I can say about this. There's nothing more coming in the cards, you know, so like, yeah, that's all I got. Okay. Okay, let me just go down the line here. I'm going to Glampo, Fair Carry, then Gia or Gaia, Tanny, Empress New Groove, Isabelle, Andrea, and then we've got Loved Ones Yarn. So the person who is, oh, it's Coco. Okay, good. World, New Love. What does that mean, World? World 12/1/92. What does that mean? New love energy. Are you asking if you want to know if someone new is coming in? Like, can we specify that? Because I don't know what that means. You know, PayPal is actually really weird too. I don't know if you guys are writing the word and, but like using that symbol. It's like putting all kinds of really weird symbols that I can't read. So what does that mean? Oh, Coco's World. Okay. New love energy. Now, can I ask you a question? When you say new love energy, do you mean like for yourself, like self-love, or do you mean like from someone else? Can you clarify that? I don't want to be confused. I want to make sure you get the right reading. Do you want to know about like love for yourself, like self-love for yourself, or love coming from another person if there's new love coming in? Romantica. Okay, let's do it. Coco's World, new love. What's in store? What's in store? Bring forth the messages she needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Huh. Ooh. Okay. Okay. You gotta really be careful when you're asking these kind of questions, because I get a lot more than a yes, okay? There's someone coming, but I'm getting this impression like of you really sizing them up. Like I'm seeing visually you looking at them and being like what are you doing here? What are you bothering me? Like, are you for real? Are you for real, boy? Like, I don't know what this is. I don't know if the guy's younger. I don't know what this is. Or maybe he's just not, you don't take him seriously. One thing I will say is that it feels to me like he's gone out of a relationship. And that relationship may not have been that soon. Like it may have been actually in the past. But there's just two emphases here about some other relationship. And I don't know if it's that he has kids with these people. I don't know what this is. But it's interesting because like you like him, but you're skeptical, but it's like he's cute. He's cute and he knows how to like get in and under, like, you know, your skin in a good way. And he's that type of guy that puts his foot in the door, you know, when you're just like, no, and he won't move his foot. And you're like, I told you no, I'm not going on a date with you. And he doesn't give up. And there's something about the not giving up that is actually becomes very attractive and maybe what he like you get sold on because he's persistent. But there's something, and I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's younger. There's something you don't take seriously about him. I don't know if it's what he does for work. I don't know what this is. I can't figure it out. But it's interesting because with the Six of Cups, you guys have a cute little thing going. It's different. It's different than what you've experienced before. It's like kind of nice. And I will say he's reliable. He's reliable. It's just there's something you don't like about him. And I'm really thinking maybe it's his age. So I don't know how old you are. Oh, you are? Okay, you're like that anyways. Okay, well, this guy, you're definitely like, there's something. You're coming through as an Empress. He's coming through as a Knight of Pentacles. So I don't know if it's an age thing or if he doesn't have, like he's not established. I don't know what this is. But it's like he wins you over though. And he's like, I don't know if you're kind of mean. And don't worry about it because I'm freaking mean. Okay, I'm married and I'm kind of mean too. Like I'm like a no nonsense, and I'm sure you guys know that already. Actually, a lot of you have compared me to Judge Judy. But on a side note, I don't know if you have this way about you, but he likes that. It turns him on. I don't know if you're kind of mean. Like he likes that though. He likes it. I like that type of guy though, just on a side note, because that means he's tough, you know, he can handle it, you know? Nobody wants like a little wussy pussy, okay? So I don't know, there's something and it's cute. Like this is cute. I can't figure it out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think he's older than you. I think it's that he's younger because I can't figure it out. Either that or he has maybe like kids with someone else, or he's just got out of something, or there's some other relationship. Maybe he has people in his life, or maybe it's straight up his family that you don't like. Maybe he is like, even it's his reputation. Oh, you're from that family? Who knows? But I still, even with what I'm saying, I can't stop smiling. I don't know. This is really cute. I'm just trying to see here because this has me curious. I'm just looking at my other decks. What do I do? Okay, let's get a card from this deck. Give us one card on this connection. Give us one card on this connection. It feels very playful. It feels playful. And I think you need that. I don't know. I think it's good for you. Oh, geez. Okay. Oh, look what's on the bottom. Okay, we're on the mark here. We are on the mark, Coco. This is new love. Okay? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. But look at this. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So you are cautioned. I was picking up on the right stuff. You are cautioned. You are feeling cautioned. You are like, I don't know. I don't know. But this person has stirred your romantic feelings. So you're going to be in a bit of a pickle here, dear. You're going to be in a bit of a pickle. I think I don't know. Like, I have this feeling like he'll win you over. But there's something. I don't think that maybe longevity-wise, you'll be able to ignore it. It's not something that you can overlook. But it's cute. This is cute. Okay? So, yeah. I can't stop smiling. I don't know. It's almost like I would want to watch you guys. Like, I would love to see this unfold on, like, a reality show or something because it's quite cute. Like, this is the type of thing that would have me, like, just really, like, I don't know. It's funny. I don't know. It's kind of cute. It's kind of funny. Yeah, I don't know. Okay. All right. Okay, so hello, Chitra. I'm looking for some insight about the new year, possibly what guides can help with career, focus, love, and life. Okay, can you just confirm like how I pronounce your name? I don't want to be calling anybody by the wrong name. Thank you, Coco's World, too, for the extra. I really appreciate that. I met someone new at work. Maybe it's him. I can't stop smiling after we talk either. Maybe. Because the card says a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. That sounds like present. The present, right? I don't know. Okay, so just let me know. Is it Gia? Gia? Is that how I say the name? Just write like a yes or a thumbs up. Is it Gia or Gaia? Gia. Is it Gia? Okay, perfect. Okay, so let me go back here. Okay, so let's bring forth the messages that Gia needs to hear. Not what she wants to hear, and let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Can you please give her some insight into the new year? What guides want her to, what guides can help with career, focus, love, and life? Okay, so just give us some new insights. You know, what's happening for her with the career, love, life for 2025? Just give me a moment, guys. I like to shake my cards or shuffle my cards really well in between everyone. Insight into 2025, please. What does she need to know in regards to career, love, life, whatever comes through? Okay, this screams big boss energy. Big boss energy. I think you're gonna get called up into a particular position. Hold on here. Okay. This is interesting. There's an opportunity that presents itself, but it's not like it's given to you. It's like you have to be aware of it fully and you have to go after it. Should you do that, this could really pay off. I don't know what this is. It's very general. I don't know how it comes about. I just feel like there's almost this magical moment where something is kind of there, but it's like, are you going to leap for it? It's kind of like, let me just give you an example of how they're showing it to me, okay? Let's say you're somewhere, right? Let's say you're even at your job place and you start hearing some people talking about, oh man, you know, like, let's say Lucy left. I don't know what we're going to do. How are we going to fill her position? Like, we don't even, you know, like, we don't know like how we're going to get somebody. You then need to get up and go over there and, you know, pitch yourself. You got to show up for this. There's something, I feel like it's like a dangled carrot. And I just feel like, okay, I'll check, Costanza, I'll check. Yeah, I'll check. Give me a moment. It's like something that's dangled right there for the taking, but it's actually a test to see. So I'm just wondering here, do you tend to kind of like stay in the background? Are you like a little bit shy and reserved, or is this like your thing? Like, or is this what you're like? It's either you're really like this or you're not, because I just feel like you got to go for it. And you got to be laser focused in 2025. There's going to be a lot of big things happening for you. And there's a lot of work, like actual work, not inner work. I'm not seeing that here. This feels like actual work. Like I'm seeing stacks of paper. I don't know what that means. Stacks and stacks of paper. Like, I don't know if it's physically. I don't know if it's symbolically just saying like there's going to be more on your plate in the matter of work, or if you're taking on more roles. But this feels very busy. And, you know, this is a year to go after your dreams. If you do chase them, and you go after them, this could be a very fulfilling month. But you're stepping up in big boss energy with the King of Wands. You may even be taking the place of a man. I don't know what that means. I'm not saying you're like, I'm saying like there's a man in a position and you're replacing this man. I don't know what this is. This is also very entrepreneur type energy. This is going after what you want. This is grabbing life by the balls, honestly. Like King of Wands is not a joke. It's like a new initiative. Whatever this position is as well too, it's going to be very high with that Hierophant. And with the Ace of Cups, it's going to put you onto new avenues, new people. I don't know what this is. People come to you. Like, I don't even know what I'm seeing here. This is interesting. Chance encounter. Really chance encounter. You got to make sure in 2025 that you are not going against your instincts, because even with the Judgment card, there's going to be a lot of self-evaluating, but you're going to get these intuitive hits like how to move strategically. And if you want to accomplish something, like you're going to have to be on the ball with that. So you're moving, you're just showing up like this is strategic. This is like strategy. This is a card of like taking what's yours. So interesting. Tell me more about this, because I need more from a different deck. Give me more on 2025. What is this about? Or what can you add to this as far as what's going to be happening? This is very successful energy. I'm not seeing anything in here with love, but this is very successful energy. Like as far as making a name for yourself, maybe even potentially stepping out on your own, but also going up the ladder. And I feel like you replace somebody. You replace somebody in 2025. And that position is very high. Give me more. 2025, what's happening? Yeah. Public attention. Sorry, I don't know if this is sideways. Which way is this? Anyways, public attention. It's a stage. The world is your stage. Like you're going to be out there, known, looked at, recognized. But if you want this public attention, have you been longing for public attention? Like not in a weird way, like not in a needy way. I'm just saying recognition is there. Give me more. I've got heart on their sleeve. I'm going like to here, but look at that. He has an Ace of Cups on his shirt, and that's what's right here. Someone's offering you something. You have? Wow. Listen, someone is taking a keen eye to you. Okay, listen, now I have to talk about love, because this is not a coincidence. You have an Ace of Cups here, and in an oracle card, you've got an Ace of Cups. Someone either fancies you, does something, puts you on the map somehow, or this is literally love. Okay, let's go with one more. This cat got 9 lives. Okay. That was on the bottom. Resourceful. Absolutely. Okay. Something makes me feel like you've earned this with this cat got 9 lives. This is actually a reward for never giving up. And I think it has a lot to do with that strategy card. Because the Seven of Swords does what he needs to do, and he does not look back. He does not look back. It's actually that type of card of like, don't look back. But you're a survivor of some sorts, and I feel like it's payoff. It's payoff time. Yeah, I don't know. This is really good. This is really good. This feels good. I just don't have that many words. I'm going to be very honest. Sometimes I'm very chatty. I'm feeling this though. This feels good. This feels really nice. Like wishes fulfilled. Have you been chasing dreams for a while? Because like, wow, Knight of Swords, like you're on that. And same with this. Queen of Swords, she's laser focused, you know, she's laser focused. And she was clarified by the star, which tells me here, you've been manifesting this. You've really been working maybe even with the universe, because maybe when I said in the beginning about you got to act on this, maybe that's what you've been doing. That's why you're getting what you want. But this is really in regards to like what I said. I'm sorry if I didn't pick up too much in love, but it is what it is. Maybe you don't need to know about that. And just remember, if I'm not mentioning it, it doesn't mean it's not going to happen for you next year. But you are on the resources. Like your resources are getting a lot more bulked up. So, wow. Yeah, you're an Aquarius. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah. Wow. I just keep saying wow because it's just like I'm feeling what it would be like to be in this position, you know, and finally see like the fruits of my labor because, you know, like you could have given up, you know, but you didn't. You stuck it through. I feel like this is kind of cheeky too. This cat got 9 lives. They're talking about you like you're strong. You're real strong and you do what you got to do. But I wonder if the black cat is there for a reason too. Are you also using your intuition? Like you could be very highly psychic, you know, and just even using that to your potential. People always ask me how to use your intuition in life. Use it. Use your intuition in life. Your spirit guides, your higher self, they will all help you. They help me in my business all the time. Do you know that? Yeah, your higher self can do that. Yeah, you're welcome. This looks really good. This looks really good. I'm really happy for you. Good luck. Okay, give me a moment. I just got to collect my cards. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, they logged me out. Give me a moment. Stupid thing. How do I find the thing to keep me logged in? Okay, 1 second, guys. Sorry. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to Tanny now. Empress New Groove is next. Then it's Isabelle, then Andrea, then Loved Ones Yarn, and then Jamie. Okay? Okay, so Tanny, what will be my best blessing in 2025? We got a lot of readings today about 2025. It's going to be a good year, guys. It's going to be a great year. I'm promising you that. Energetically, just because of all the light that's coming to Earth, a lot of people are going to get like rewarded. You know, if you're doing the work, which I know you all are, you wouldn't be here. You're going to be getting a lot of rewards. Best blessing for Tanny in 2025. Two tens. Interesting. Okay, I have a question for you. 1 second. I just want to refresh this. Okay. Who is this person? Okay, Constancia, what is your name in the PayPal? What did you book under? I didn't see this name. Tanny, I have a question for you. Are you single? Just answer me quickly so I can negate that if that's not what it is. Are you single? Uh-oh, did Tanny leave? Yes, okay. So there's going to be, I feel like, an ending to that being single. There's someone coming along, but yeah, there's someone coming along. I don't want to put labels on it, like to say it's a relationship or what is, but you're meeting someone and it's a bit explosive. It's a bit explosive, to say the least. I think they're coming in like, let me see something. I'm just curious because this feels really like, give me more on this connection. What is this connection about? Like, what does she need to know about it? Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm glad I drew from here. So we've got a serious relationship, a marriage or a partnership, but listen, it's a union regardless. It's a union. I felt like I had to draw from this deck. I was like, this looks serious with these cards. You know each other though. You've met before, and that's what adds to the spark. This is not like a passerby or some just randomness. This is somebody you meet, the encounter, the first encounter. It's very explosive. And with the Ace of Cups there, you both instantly fall in love together. But listen, with that Five of Swords, you know, there could be, I don't know if it's on both ends or if it's on one person's end, but there could be a little bit at the beginning of like not trusting it because it's powerful. So that's the best blessing in 2025 is that you've got like a union coming in, somebody you know from the past, not your past in this reincarnation, your past life. And like, I'm not gonna lie here with that Six of Wands, like crossing the Empress, like this is like a real, like to you, this is like creme de la creme. Like I'm getting hot when they're coming near me. I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted. I can't speak. Very attractive. Like just probably going to be like, if someone asks you, like who was the most attractive person you ever met in your life, it would be this person. Like this person will top anybody, like any celeb crush, anything. I've been single all my life. Okay, well, I don't know. There's someone. And it looks like it could be like coming in for a reason with the union card. Like it's there to kind of elevate you vibrationally, maybe even activate you, but it's explosive. But I feel like these two tens here make me feel like there's an ending to something previously. And that could be like what you said, being single. I don't know, like, you do, like, obviously you work, right? I don't know, do you work? Because there's a potential it could come through in the workplace. It does look like it could be a bit difficult to be around them. Maybe you meet in an awkward place. Like, this is not suitable place, you know? Like a work, I don't know. Oh, goodness. This is a lot. This is a lot. It's heavy. It's heavy in energy. Give me more. Give me more around this connection. Yeah, okay. Well, this one came out. You got romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So that's coming out because you need to like not doubt what you're feeling when it comes about. Maybe it's a whole new level of attraction you're not used to. Maybe you might think you're crazy, but the feelings are real and they're worth exploring. Let's get another one because I didn't really, guess I'm working on my business like clients. Okay, well, I don't know. It could be that they come in through the workplace. Give me more. I didn't draw that card technically. I like to draw my cards, but Spirit said take that one. Give me more in regards to this connection. We've got deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. Now, don't worry about that. That's not like deception. Like, I mean, I can feel the energy of the Oracle card. I just feel like I did feel like we're not trusting it. So like this could cause you guys to act very awkward around each other. that like this connection is way too strong. It could cause you to like put on the false mask for like protection. You know, like, because I'm telling you, I don't think you've ever sensed or felt something like this before. Let's go with one more around it. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay. I don't really like that card too much. Let's get one more clarifier on that. Okay. This is why I wanted to draw a clarifier on it, because I felt like I needed to. I have this feeling like if you invest or not in you not invest, if you go to your friends about it, they may not understand. So just be careful with that, because I wanted to see if I got a well aspected card on that, just to see if you should go to your friends. But I also feel like this card could also say that if it doesn't play out the way it's supposed to, or there's a difficulty in getting together, then maybe, yeah, confide in them. But I just have this feeling like your friends or people that you talk to about this will not know anything about what this is. They'll think you went maybe cuckoo, because you're going to probably talk about the intensity or that, like, you know, the energy around it, and it's different than what they've ever experienced. So I don't know. That will be your biggest blessing. And why it's a blessing, it's not about that person. It's, I feel like, where it takes you. So it could be an upgrade. It could be that you're ready for something like that. You're moving into a different type of connection with somebody. You're moving into like higher vibration, higher vibrational connections, or it could be that you're getting activated like through a DNA upgrade. But there is someone coming in 2025 that is going to stir the pot with you. And good luck with it. You'll need it, honestly. And I'm talking about being able to handle the energy around the person, okay? Is he here to stay or teach me? I can't give the stamp of approval on stay, but definitely teach you something. Definitely teach you something, but not just teach. It could be, like I said, an activation. And just forget about this reading as well. Just let it go in one ear and out the other. Don't wait for this person, please. Do not wait for them. Let them just show up on their own. I don't want you looking for them, okay? But that is going to be the biggest blessing. You've got like a past life and, you know, connection coming in. Okay, Empress New Groove. Can you ask the spirits how would they rate my psychic skills? I want to know how far I've come. Okay. Let me just do a quick refresh here. Okay, so I'm on Empress New Groove. Again, Isabelle's next. Then Andrea, Loved Ones Yarn, and then Jamie. Okay, so let's talk to Empress New Groove. Let's bring forth the messages she needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. She wants to know how Spirit would rate her psychic skills. Wow. Your name's Empress and you got the Empress card? That's kind of funny. Wow. Okay. You're welcome, Tanny. Wow. 8 of Wands. So that card for me is like those intuitive hits. And I do feel like here with the death card underneath, there could be cycles, like cycles of intuitive hits. There's times where you're hot and then you're not so hot. So I don't know if it's that like sometimes you feel on and then other times it's like a total miss, like hit and miss type energy. You are on your way, but with this card, like definitely the Page of Pentacles, you're still in student mode, okay? With the Seven of Pentacles as well, too, you are planting a seed. So it doesn't really matter, Spirit's saying, like where you're at right now. It's that you're on your way. But I'm going to say as well, do you get a lot of intuitive hits regarding your children? Or if you have children, or it like, I don't know, there's little people here. And I'm feeling like sometimes you're getting intuitive hits about them, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm not picking up what I'm throwing down, or I don't know what this is. I don't even know if you're here right now. If you are, let me know. But it's interesting, like you will make your way. It's just, it's like trying to stay on or be consistent with this. These cards have been coming hard for me, the exact same ones. Yeah, that happens a lot, right? So I don't know. I don't know here. I just feel like I'm on and then I'm not on, or maybe I want to see more, or do you get really upset when you're not right about something? I don't know what this is. I just feel like there's disappointment or wanting to see or know or be more ahead. Two of Swords too is interesting as well too, because she can only rely on the moon, which is her intuition, you know? So this is a card of needing more information, but I just really feel like you're on your way. So how would they rate it? Are you asking me like out of 10? Okay, there's something about the kids. I don't know what this is. Do they fight a lot? Or is this that they're around and you don't have time to do this? Because I just don't know if there's just a lot of chaos around children. I don't know if you're not getting proper time to work on this. Like you need more maybe quietness, or I don't know what this is. But these cards look really good though. Like as far as being on your way. It's just, I don't know. I think it more lies within you wanting to be better at it. But if you're asking me about rating, like out of 10, I would say here like 5.56, something like that. But we're not always right. Like people who are psychic are not always right all the time, but you're definitely on your way. If this is something that you want, you've got the wishes fulfilled card, you know, clarifying yourself, okay? But I don't know. I just feel like there's a bit of distraction here around little people. And if you had more time to work on this without them around, and I don't want to talk about this as if your own kids, you know what I mean? But like, then, I don't know. I just, something here is chaotic with them. Something is chaotic. How would Spirit rate her psychic gifts? Oh my God. So that's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence at all. You know, like I don't know that about you, right? I don't know that you're doing that in your life, but like that coming out, like it's kind of like advice, like and listen, it is a real thing. Like the more time you spend alone, look, hermit in isolation, working on these gifts with the Seven of Cups, this is the more better you can get. Too much going on around you. We've got laying it on thick. It's just, she's like, look at her. She's being swallowed. Okay, so you didn't ask for advice. They're giving advice. They're saying you're good. You have the capability, but you would get the capability more. This would move quicker for you if you had peace or alone time or more isolation. And as a person who is gifted or is psychic, I can attest to this. by spending more time like in nature or being isolated or, you know, being alone, it has allowed me to tune in more because you kind of shush up the noise, right? So you're on your way. I wouldn't be worried. But if you wanted to make this speed up, you need alone time. Like it's a given here, okay? That could be very hard. I know it's your, you know, nieces and nephews. That could be really difficult. But there's just too much noise. Too much noise. And you'll find that once you get there, like even as you elevate more, it will be a part of your life, that isolation. It doesn't go away. You will need it. You will have to do it. So even if you have a busy life, you'll have to be like, I gotta go for 2 days somewhere. That I gotta regroup. It's gonna become a part of your life, okay? But you're on your way. But you've planted the seed. You're trying your best. You are doing well. But if you wanted to speed it up, those are my recommendations, okay? Thank you. I took it hard to say no to the babies, but I do need to be out in nature and be alone. Yeah, it's really hard sometimes to be like selfless. I don't call it selfish. I call it selfless. It's because of what we've been taught, you know, like that it is selfish. It's not. It's not at all. People don't even realize that you would be a better you if you got that time, you know? Okay, so Isabelle is next. Will I ever hear from or see Kai again? We used to work together, but he quit yesterday. Oh no. Okay. Let's bring forth the messages that Isabelle needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. What does Isabelle need to know about Kai? Will she ever see him again or hear from him again? I'm curious to see why he quit. Or do you know why? Do you know why? Just a message on him quitting. A quick one card on him, why he quit. Okay, well, that was his wish. It was his wish to do it. Maybe something better came along. I don't know, but that just is really talking about that's what he wanted. He wanted to leave. So it's not really saying much. He got another job, yeah. Wishes fulfilled elsewhere. Okay. Will she ever hear from him? And, you know, it's interesting with the connection that I've picked up on you on this guy for, you know, many times. It's so interesting that he's left because that's how it is. They come in and then they leave. It's never usually long, usually with those types of connections. What does she need to know about Kai? Will she ever see or hear from him again? That's a yes. But, like, let's just go slowly here. Okay, just curious. Do you have a social media account with like your full name somewhere? Like, is it actually your full name? I don't even care if it's a LinkedIn account. I feel like he's already watching your profile. I don't know if you have social media. Confirm it for me though, if you do have one under your like. This would only make sense if he could actually find you. Like, is he able to find you? Like, if he wanted to, could he? Or is it like under a nickname? I don't have someone, but he has my number. I've got a sneaky person here who's looking. Are you sure you don't have like a LinkedIn account, something that would have your name, your face on it or something? I feel like he's already watching you. I don't want to deviate from that because that's what I'm feeling in my gut. I feel like I've got a snooper, someone who's already snooping and trying to find you. Maybe it's just that he's trying to find you. I don't know. But like, do you have something like with your face, like a LinkedIn? I don't know. I get that I'm already looking. I'm looking, I'm trying to find. He will remain in the background, but it's interesting with the Ace of Swords because, you know, if you'll ever see from him or hear from him, you know, that doesn't exclude energetically, because energetically, I feel like he's around. I feel like he's watching. So he's energetically around. You're technically hearing from him and seeing from him, but energetically. I don't know. Maybe you might also search for him online. There is a reference to the online card. That's why I just can't let it go. There's something with the World card. Now, to be honest, it could also mean that this thing has come full circle. It could also mean that. Give me more on if she'll ever see or hear from Kai again. Playing hooky, more. This cat got 9 lives, more. Insincere. Yeah, I'm gonna say I feel like this person's insincere about like what they're like. There's a two-faced energy here, but it just feels like, I don't know, like I'm doing something shady. Like I'm snooping, or I don't know what this is. I don't know. I really don't know what your world looks like. I don't know if you have LinkedIn. I don't know if he can like watch you through other people's accounts. It's like there's something like that going on here, and I can't figure it out. I don't know what it is, but the internet is involved. So you're not writing. I don't know what to tell you. I don't feel like you'll hear from him. Like if you're talking about like physically right now, not right now, not right, maybe down the line. But Ace of Swords is also mentally as well too. So I feel like he's also thinking a lot about you, but you could be a bit off limits. So all he can do is watch from the sidelines or watch you in a very passive aggressive type of way. It's a tough question to answer. It's quite tough. Because like I said, I just like, there's something else going on here. It's not like in the physical, it feels energetically. And I feel like he is on you. He's thinking about you. He is like, you're on his mind, and he is kind of searching. He would search online, but as far as contacting your phone number or sending a text, I'm not sure about that. That makes sense. He was younger than me, and we are in different places in life. I don't know. I don't know. Something, I don't know. This could be, he's wearing a false mask. Like he's insincere about his intentions. And that could be that it's not a bad thing. It's just maybe he's wants to, but he's not forthcoming about it. You know what I mean? But there's the internet, something with the internet. Like I'm not going to like stop with that. Like that feels to me like I feel it, like snooping, trying to find you. I don't know. I think this person also wonders if you have a partner. I think they also wonder if you have a partner. I don't know if they know. I don't know if you talk about stuff like that in the workplace, but I feel like they wonder if you have a boyfriend or if you're with somebody, something like that. But thinking wise, that person is thinking about you. And I feel like in the background, you're there. You're there energetically for them. It's just doing something about it. This King of Cups doesn't do anything about anything. He sits in the background and he lurks. Okay. So I can't really answer that question for you. I'm sorry. I don't see a reaching out through the text. I see stalking energetically. Energetic stalking. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's now go to Andrea. Will Ryan contact me soon? If so, what will he say? Okay. You're welcome. Will Ryan contact Andrea? Let's bring forth what she needs to hear, not what she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Okay, so it's a yes. I think the contact could be very centered around unresolved feelings or feeling like I can't let it go. I can't let this go. It's not going to be in those types of words, though. It may not be that he uses these types of words. Okay, Orchid Child, I'll look. Give me a moment. It's not that he uses these types of wording, but it's going to be centered around something like I'm still hurt. I still feel something. There will be a lot of discussion about his life. He wants to talk to you a lot about like what's been going on with him, what he's lived through, what he's been doing. But I feel like there's still going to be a holding back, though, of something with the moon here. What's he holding back? Okay. So he's going to talk about wanting to contact you sooner, but he held back on it. Okay. I will say as well, too, I don't know if you have a social media account, but he could have been watching in the meantime to see when was the right moment to strike. I don't know where Andrea is, but if you're there, let me know. Because I don't know. There's something here. Okay, no, wait. I don't know how he's contacting you. It could be through the internet, but I'm getting this wanting to discuss like how he's wanted to come around sooner, but didn't know if he should. But I'm going to be very honest. That could also be a lie with the moon wanting to contact you sooner. So you need to just really make sure that you're sussing this person out. You're watching what they're saying because they're saying a lot. And, you know, I don't know how to take that. I mean, it's a good thing, but we want to really be careful with the Hierophant that his words are genuine. You know, the words are genuine. But with the Lovers and the Temperance, there could be even some talks about this hasn't fizzled out. This hasn't left me. Why hasn't it left me? I still feel the connection, something along those lines. But there's also something around the choice to make the call or the whatever communication. He's going to talk a lot about feelings. There will be a lot about feelings, like feeling that he had to call, he had to check in, he had to contact you, he had to know what you were up to. It's not going to just be like bland, like, hey, what's up? No. Nope, not with this. But there's still going to be, he wants to, okay. I know the difference when I'm reading if this is about SCX. This is not about SCX. This guy actually has feelings, okay? There's feelings. He may have tried to kind of run away from it or escape. I feel like he had to escape you. But whatever he's been doing, it hasn't been working, okay? So that's what it will be very centered around. What else will he say? Look, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Now that's crazy. What is this card? I'm not feeling good to take this one. I think it was this one, the one that came out. So yeah, that's kind of like the seal on the deal for me, or the seal on the interpretation. I'm getting it in another deck. You know, someone is coming back, and this guy is very, like, he's like holding her tightly. He's protective of her. He's feeling like he needs her back. Yeah, I don't think this guy is, yeah, he tried to escape this, but it wasn't going to work. So he's back, and this is what, and this is why, and what he'll talk about. So you're getting a yes for me. Okay. You're getting a yes for me. You know, now I'm not giving you, you know, any type of advice on what to do. You know, hear him out. You do what you feel guided to do. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so I'm going to be going to Loved Ones Yarn, then Jamie, then Kesia. Okay. Hi, my name's Robin. I'm wondering if my tarot channel is going to take off soon. I've recently started writing a book as well. Will these endeavors be successful for me? Amazing. I always wanted to write a book, but I don't know. I'm not really like feeling like that for me. You know, I don't really feel it for me. Not fully, but I feel like anybody who does that, like, it's just, it's really cool to write a book. I just think that's really cool. What an accomplishment. Okay. Let's bring forth the messages that Robin needs to hear, not what she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Okay. She wants to know if her tarot channel is going to take off. Let's talk about that first. Oh my God. Yeah, absolutely. Let's just get 2 more cards. You've asked me 2 questions. You're a tarot reader. Do these cards not look amazing? Do they not look amazing? Let's do one more on the Chariot. So there you are, the Magician as the tarot reader. One second. There you are as a Magician, as a tarot reader. And I do feel like with the 8 of Cups, you're learning a lot, like, through this journey of this tarot reading. Like, I don't know, I feel like you're taking away a lot from it. A lot for your own self. A lot of being able to master, like, the craft. But I won't lie, though. Like, you may move away from it. So, you know, you have to be careful when you ask these kind of questions, because, you know, it could take off, but maybe you change. Maybe you change directions, you know? Like, you may walk away from this. You may leave it behind. But these cards are excellent. So, yeah, I do see it taking off. I'm just trying to find my chat here. I do see it taking off. But it's going to be up to you. Like, so you kind of strike me as a person who definitely follows the beat of your own tune. Even if something was really doing well, if something else got your attention, you would run with it. It wouldn't matter, because you are not really about the money. Okay. You're about the passion. But you will take off. It's just down the road. You may move in a different direction, and that's okay. That is okay. I know it's been slow going. Oh, well, listen, even if you make it to 100,000 subscribers, you will have down times. You will be having high times. That's business, no matter what it is. Okay. But absolutely. Now let's move on to the book. Just don't be surprised if you switch gears. Okay. Something else may catch your eye down the road, and you may walk away from it. And again, that's okay. Okay, talk to us about writing the book. What does she need to know about that? That was a chariot, by the way. That may be what you that may be what you're moving towards, okay? Oh, interesting. Same kind of cards. Give me one more on the Ten of Cups. This looks, interestingly enough, like what you're leaving behind, which is the tarot channel, to kind of focus on this. Now, I'm going to tell you something about the book writing. There's going to be an alleviation in the mind. I don't even know if I'm using the right words, but you will alleviate a lot through the writing process, mind-wise. So I don't know what you're writing about. It doesn't even matter, but I just feel like here, this is like, this gives me a pep in my step. Like it does something that doing the tarot didn't. And even if it's like what you said about writing about tarot, you're still doing something different. You're not reading cards, you're writing about it. There's something about the writing that, like, you've got these 3 cards now of swords energy. Are you a mental person? Like, does it have to mentally stimulate you for you to be in it? Because that's what this is going to do. That is what this is going to do. And you'll be very successful with this. I would create a deck. I would go all out with this. If that's what, you know, your forte is, if that's what the subject is about, like, I would go all out. You could do very well. You could be very successful with this. Something tells me, though, that it's not going to just be about tarot. You may start with tarot, but it may actually be about something else. And it could be down the line, but it could be something that has, you know, maybe bothered you, or it's an unhealed wound. I don't know. Writing about it just frees you. It frees you. It frees you up somehow. So listen, I may be picking up on something down the road, but like writing is definitely, I feel like, gonna be giving you some sort of stimulation that you're not getting from like reading cards. I need a good artist though. Oh my God, I know. I want to create a tarot deck too. I have no time for it. There's so many things I want to do. I want to make merch too. I don't have enough time in the day for this kind of stuff, you know, and I'm not really about grinding and hustling. You know what I mean? So it's just it's a lot, you know, but take your time. You will figure this out. But I promise you, the writing may lead to many avenues of different sorts of things. And like I said, in the process, you may actually feel like a fresher you. Or, I don't know, I just feel like I'm getting creative. I'm getting all kinds of creativeness. Like I'm so creative. Like this book thing has me like going. I feel excited. I'm not going to lie. I didn't feel that energy with the tarot. I did not feel that energy with the tarot. I felt the energy more with the writing. But you will figure this all out though. Go for it. Chase your dreams. You're already in a good place, because if you're chasing your dreams and you're not caring about the money, you care about how it makes you feel, you're already ahead of the curve. Okay? You are already ahead of the curve. Trust your path. Okay? Amazing. Okay. Okay, I'm on Jamie now. What are the next steps I need to take regarding my career? What are the next steps? Or let's channel first Jamie's energy into the cards. Let's bring forth the messages she needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Just letting you know that I'm reading for Jamie. Kesia is next, and then Stephanie. Next steps that she needs to take for her career, please. Okay, this is interesting. Just give me one moment. Sorry, just one moment. Okay. I don't know what you do for a living, but there is some reference to something new, doing something new. Hi. How often do you do these lives? I try to do them. I usually do them on Fridays, but like it's very spontaneous. I don't really have much, I can't give much notice. I always just say, like whoever needs the reading will find me or will be here when I'm live, but I don't really know how to plan. it's too difficult. So, Jamie, I don't know what you do for a living, but I'm getting this feeling around two things. Learning something different on the side. Okay, this is the young apprentice card. But I'm also getting this switch in like teams. Does that make sense to you? Like you need to join another team. You've got a team here and a team here. I don't know what this is about teams. Does teams make sense? Okay, attunement. Does that make sense to you, hun? Like, is there something around teams? I don't even know if this is maybe the company. I don't know. I don't know if this is the company. I can't tell. Because it talks about something new, like joining a new team or joining a new company. And then I've got this other energy around apprenticeship. And when I say apprenticeship, I don't mean like being like doing an internship. I mean learning something new, okay? Next step is you need to go within and you need to move out of what is no longer serving you. So when you ask me, right? When you ask me about the next steps you need to take in your career, I don't know if you're working right now. If you're working right now, it's like, that's not the place. That's not the place for you. I'm currently unemployed looking for something new. Okay, thank you. All right. That helps because I didn't feel like if you were somewhere, it was that place. It had to have been something new. Now it makes sense that you're not employed. Ace of Cups is really, just trying to keep that energy, like that positive energy. I really honestly feel like there's something coming for you anyway. So when you ask me next steps, now that I find out you're unemployed, I don't know that there is any next steps because I do see you joining a new team. And what I can say as far as next steps is that there's something that you need to learn on the side. Yeah, star student, another student card. There's something that you need to create on the side. I don't know what that's going to be. I have no idea. I don't know if you have a talent. I don't know if you have a talent. I don't know if you have a gift or a skill. I have no idea what this is. But I feel like there's something that you can be doing on the side alongside this. So I'm not sure. Do you do anything on the side? Do you have like a hobby? Like, do you do hair? Do you do makeup? Like, what do you do? Do you have any kind of like hustle game, side game on the side? I have been thinking about doing YouTube, but unsure what the videos to make. There you go. That's it. I knew it. I knew there was a side hustle because I was just about to say before you wrote that, like, it's like me having a job, like a 9 to 5, and then doing this YouTube thing on the side. I was just about to say that. That you need to look into. You would be very good at it. And people would take very well to you with the Empress. So I don't know if it's that they like looking at you or it's a mixture of like they like to look at you and they like what you're saying. But you would do very well at it. Very well. Yeah, this is self-employed. This is self-employed. You need to do something self-employed. You have the power to make a lot of money, honey. You do. You don't have to let people tell you what you are capable of, as in like just work a 9 to 5. You can set your own standards for yourself. You can do your own thing. You can make your own money and you can dictate like what you make. You don't have to just, let it be like I'm falling into a category with all these other people that do what I do in my 9 to 5. You have the power to make a lot of money. But I see a new job coming in for you anyways. I see a new job coming in for you anyways. And don't worry about that being unsure. Everybody goes through that. Everybody goes through that when they're starting YouTube. They're like, what am I going to talk about? What am I going to talk about? Some people just start and they start talking about nothing. They just do well, you know? So I don't know. I don't know that I can tell you next steps other than the side hustle. Just give more life to it. Think about it more often. Ask the universe for help. Open yourself up to it. Be at least open to the possibility, but you need to do a passion project for sure. But yeah, there's a new job coming in. They want you. 2 jobs. This is the coworker card, and this is also a coworker card technically as well too. It's a group card. So you will be getting a job. Let's get some more cards. Let's see what happens here. What does she need to know about career right now? What did I just say? Opportunities await. You're about to walk through a door. I'm not worried about you. I don't have advice for you other than the side hustle. This guy has a briefcase, okay? And he's walking through a door. So you will be opening a door. You're going to be joining a new team. But please look into the side hustle, because why not, right? Everybody can use some extra money. Not only that, you know, like you might impress yourself, like, wow, look at me, you know, I can really like do something other than this, you know, whatever, you know, has been decided for me. I can pave my own way, you know. You can get a lot of like self-love by doing your own thing. So that's kind of what, hello, that's what I've got for you here. But again, that seals the deal for me with what I was saying. I think you're joining a team soon. So you won't be unemployed for long. And I don't technically have any next steps for you. Like, not when it comes to the 9 to 5. Side hustle, yes, there's something there. And what are the chances you've been thinking about that, right? So no coincidences, right? There you go. All right, so let's move on. Okay, so I'm at Kesia, next is Stephanie, and then next is Zorana, okay? So let's talk to Kesia now. I have a new romantic connection in my life. Can you tell me more about him and what this connection means for me? Okay, so let's bring forth the messages that Kesia needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. What does Kesia need to know about this new romantic connection in her life? The card of attraction. Interesting. Did you meet this person at work? Just curious. Can you answer me? Did you meet this person at work? I'm just curious. If you didn't, you're welcome, Jamie. So, interesting. We've got an Emperor here. I feel like I just feel like workplace energy. Either that or he does very well for himself. I just can't tell. Give me more. getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Okay, we've got the card of retreat too at the bottom. It's time to disconnect from the world. So this connection is actually calling for you to spend more time together. This person wants to spend more time together with you. They are actively wanting to get to know you more. I kind of like the energy of this guy. I just feel like he's a take charge type of guy. He wants to get to know you. The fact that he even wants to get to know you tells me that this is not something, you know, like not serious, okay? Because if a guy doesn't want to get to know you, then, you know, then usually you know then what it's about. I do feel like he is quite, why are they showing me so much about what he does for a living? I don't know if it's what he does for a living or who he is as a person. He's quite the magician, well known, well groomed, has the potential to do a lot in life for himself. Where are you? Are you here, Kesia? I'm just curious, like, if this is making sense to you, because do you not know each other that well? I just feel like we need to get to know each other. That's important. We need to get to know each other. What you need to know about this person is that he definitely wants to get to know you more. And he wants to, I feel like, spend more time in privacy. So that's why I'm wondering how well you know this person. Have you dated them? Have you, or is it just like over the phone? Like, what is this? And I don't know where Kesia is. Where is she? Oh, goodness. Okay. You've asked me. You have a new romantic connection in your life. Can you tell me more about him and what this connection means for me? It looks like the real deal. I'll tell you that. It doesn't look like it's not serious, but I think this person is going to want a lot from you. So, like, are you willing? Like, how serious are you about them is what I want to know. Because this person, I feel like, wants everything. Like, everything. All of you, all of your attention. Let's get a card from another deck. I want to clarify this energy I'm picking up on. Obstacles, pathways, delays, and blocks more. Past life. Okay. So why are there obstacles, and why is there such an emphasis on getting to know each other more, spending more time together? This connection, what you need to know, it just was given to you right now. This is a past life connection. You know each other from before. You knew the moment you connected that this was something familiar. And you are here, I feel like, to sort out something that, you know, was not sorted out before in another life, like obstacles. What is the obstacle? I don't know what it is, but that's what you need to know about this connection, is that you need to, like, move through it. The two of you need to really, if you want this, take a risk, okay, at the end of the day, because we got the risk card here for this attraction, for this love. And, you know, work out these obstacles that you have not been able to in past lives fix, okay? Does that make sense to you? I'm going to shut down my readings now. Uh-oh, what happened here? The phone's off? Oh my God, what happened here? Does that make sense to you? Can you just confirm? Why would this phone die all of a sudden? That's so weird. I guess the energy, the psychic energy is so strong. Like, the phone was at 99%. Like, I don't know why it would have died. That is so bizarre. Okay, does that make sense? Because I do have to move on. The more you say that this makes sense, or you let me know what's going on, is the better that I can, you know, give you the reading. Does this make sense? So past life connection, We're trying to do this again, but there are obstacles. Mercury in retrograde. You think that's what it is? Do you think like a phone could actually die from 99% to dead? Like, how is that possible in 2 hours? That is bizarre. But anyways, I'm going to move on. Yes, I will have to rewind because I missed it. Okay. Well, it's a good connection. I like the person. I like them a lot. This is a past life connection. Just know that you get a chance to have a do-over, but you need to spend more time together. That's going to be really important in this connection, okay? Really important. You're welcome. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, next is Zorana. Oh, okay, I got another one. This is why I need to shut it down. I gotta shut it down. Okay, I'm gonna shut it down. Okay, so let's bring forth the messages. Oh no, Stephanie is next. Stephanie, sorry. Okay, let's bring forth the messages that Stephanie needs to hear, not the messages she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. What does Stephanie need to be aware of right now? Just general guidance, please. Okay, Stephanie here. Can Stephanie write me that she's here? I want to know something. How is your relationship with your mother? Are you feeling threatened? I'm just curious. Or is there a woman that you're feeling threatened by? A woman. There's a woman I feel like that's here. Let me just go back to my chat. Are you here, Stephanie? Is there a woman that you feel threatened by right now? I'm just going to wait for you to respond as I write that I'm closing my readings. Can you answer that question, please? Is there a woman that you feel threatened by right now? I don't know if it's the mother. I don't know who this is. Hi, I don't feel particularly threatened, maybe slightly paranoid that a woman don't like me, but it's not heavy on my mind. Okay. There is something around groups. Okay, so I don't know if it is about like what you just said, women in groups or women, you know, in general. I don't feel like here you're meant to fit in with everyone. That's kind of what's coming through. You're not meant to fit in. I am getting an emphasis on the authenticity of yourself, and that's going to cost you a lot of connections, connections that are not for you. You need a different type of connection, a different type of vibe, and you're not for everyone. And I do feel like here, sometimes you may, not because of this, but just in general with the Tower, you may go through destructive phases, but I just feel like it's not you, honey. It's not you. You're just not meant to vibe with everyone. You need soul tribe. You need people who see you exactly for who you are. That's what I'm seeing here. Oh, you said paranoid. Okay, maybe that's what that is. I feel like this kind of sometimes stops you a lot in life from achieving, like, you know, the full potential of who you're supposed to be, because you're actually quite a bright light. You're quite a bright light, okay? Don't dim it to fit in with anyone. Also here with the Wheel of Fortune, and as far as a general message, someone's coming back from the past. Someone's coming back from the past. Someone's coming back from the past. Why do I keep saying it on repeat? That is so weird. Someone's coming back from the past. It's going to be very unexpected. Like, give me more on just what she needs to know generally. Lights on, but no one's home. There's something about you, like the way you function. It's like we're not fully like in our presence. Like, do you dim your light for other people? Like, that's coming through again. Let me just close my window while I wait for you to respond. Do you dim your light for other people? Also, my name is actually Victoria, not Stephanie. Not sure if that affects anything. What do you mean? You paid on under your mom's stuff, you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I don't think it affects anything. No. Spirit knows exactly who I'm talking to. I'm actually emerging from that habit of dimming my light. Okay, well, there you go. Yeah, this is not a mistake. This is not for your mother. But did you pay under Stephanie? Is that who you paid under? Anyways, we've got this card here, not by coincidence, okay? Okay, they told me to look at the bottom of the deck. I've also got this, okay? Mr. Fake Nice Guy. You also need to know that somebody, and this is not a person who I feel like you had a good time with. I don't know how to explain this. I feel like here, this person gets under your nerves. There's someone, I couldn't stop saying it. Someone is coming back, okay? Mr. Fake Nice Guy is coming back. Who is the first person you thought of when you heard that? I don't care who it is. It doesn't even have to be a lover. It could be some guy that you would consider like an a-hole, you know? I don't care if it's your brother, your cousin, your coworker, doesn't matter. There's a man on his way back, and I'm not being guided to tell you what to do about that. It's just you got to be aware of it. I don't know. I'm not sure why you need to be aware of it. So, two things. You're working through that. You're working through that. You're working through this. Don't worry. I'm not going to sit here and be like, beware. You got to do this. You got to do that. You're working through that. You're getting to a point with the Knight of Pentacles where you're going to be completely sovereign and independent and free of all of that. Okay. Whatever you've been trying to work on. But yeah, please stop dimming your light. You're not for everyone. And that is 100% okay. And then the other message is that we've got a Mr. Fake Nice Guy on his way back. He's on his way back. And look at his face. I don't know which way this goes. Is it like this? Look. So maybe you would have acted differently if you didn't get the heads up. Maybe you needed the heads up so that you can prepare. Maybe that's why. Some people, they're not supposed to know when something is showing up. For you, I guess you needed to know though. So that's the two main messages that I'm getting. I want to actually draw a card though. Oh, okay, cool, Orchid Child. I like him though. Just an FYI, I like him. He is very bright, very intelligent person, very intelligent. Give me more for Victoria. Deep replenishment, retreat, rest, and be held. Okay. So you're getting a message here that a lot of your healing and a lot of your inner work can be done from retreating. Do you get to spend a lot of time alone? Do you get to be like Do you get to go off on a retreat? Do you get to like rest? Is this is something that needs to be done? If you've been doing this already, oh goodness, yeah. Oh, he's back. He's coming back. Just letting you know. Doesn't matter. It's just a FYI. It doesn't mean that anything is gonna like, culminate or you have to be scared or anything. It's just an FYI. I'm wondering here if you've done this already, the deep replenishment. Have you been in retreat? Have you rested? Have you worked on these things, or do you need to do this? This is going to be very pivotal to your transformation and healing, okay? Oh my God, that's awesome. Okay, so then this is not a coincidence that you're getting this. You need those times. Fight for it at all costs, okay? Even if people come into your life and they want to change that about you, no. I need my time. So this is great. Look at this. This is you on the card. This is you on the card. Sorry, I don't know which way to hold it. That's you. You've worked out a lot on your own. You deserve a slow clap, okay? So beautiful. Again, you're doing great spiritually. Don't ever fit in with anyone. That's not what we come here to do. It's all BS. And then, don't ever compare yourself to a group of other people. You're you. And then just an FYI, that guy is coming back. Fishy, fake guy. Okay? All right. Let's see what's going on here. Oh my God. Who set this up for a code every time I log in? Oh no. What was it? Oh God, guys, give me a second. I'm on Zarana now. Hi, Trisha. I had a crazy argument with this guy this week. Can you tell me about it? How is he feeling? What is he thinking about me? Is he remorseful? How did this all come to be so ugly like this? Okay. You're welcome. Okay, so let's bring forth the messages that Zarana needs to hear, not what she wants to hear, and let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. Talk to us about this, or what she needs to know about this argument she had with this person. You'll be back together in no time. just letting you know. You'll be back together in no time. The attraction is strong. Who is this argument with? Is this like somebody you like? What is this? Give me more, please. Do you like this guy? Is it a guy? Zarana, are you there? Okay. Is he remorseful? Absolutely. I feel like he's actually going to initiate, the contact between the two of you. He will apologize, but I'm not going to lie. This may happen again. If it's not that it may happen again, this could also be that this happens often between the two of you. This is something like common, but it's interesting. We've got two, I feel like, hotheads. Not that I want to say a hothead. I mean, I could be saying a hotbed, but two people who feel like they need to be right. That's definitely what I'm seeing here. But I'm not disturbed by this. I'm not disturbed by this. This looks actually very playful to me. I know it could seem in the moment like very whatever, but I could have got a lot worse cards. I could have got a lot worse cards. I do see initiation on his end. Okay, there's initiation on his end to make up for this. But this is kind of spicy. Like, that's why I want to know, who is this person to you? Who is this person to you? Can you answer me quickly, please? Who is this person to you? Give me more in regards to this dispute. Laying it on thick. Okay, so he's gonna really apologize, like in a huge way. Like this is love bombing. Love bombing. More parental alienation and playing hooky. Okay, oh, he's some ex. Okay. So he's gonna, I feel like, lay it on thick. Is he an ex? Do you have I have to ask you something kind of personal. Do you have like any children with him? I'm just curious. Do you have any children, or was it about a parental issue? Was it about a parental issue? If it's not, then a lot of the reason why he acts the way he does is because he has some sort of like wound from his parents. Okay. And I am getting a visual on feeling very easily attacked. Like he doesn't do well with that. Okay. But this is fun. I don't know. I don't know. Like this feels to me like I'm begging you for mercy. Like I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry about this. Wanting to make it up. And when I say love bombing, I don't mean like love. Like this is actually a term for when someone comes on strong. So no, thank God. Okay. So then there's something about the way he conducts himself. It has something to do with some sort of parental alienation on his end. Okay. Playing hooky. I don't know if that also has something to do with why you guys fought. Was he not taking something seriously? Was he not taking something seriously? Was he acting bad? Was he acting foolish? Was he not being responsible? That can also be the reason why that's here. But this person, I feel like, will try to win back your trust, or I don't know, try to somehow. Oh no. Did you pay? I just said readings closed. No, nobody paid. Okay, so like I'm not really, like, I don't know. Definitely has remorse. Wants to get back into your good graces, okay? But really wants mercy from you. So he will be coming to apologize. And it's interesting that you say he's an ex now, because we got the 4 of Wands clarified by a 10 of Cups. So it tells me it's over. It was over. It's an ex. That tells me that right there. Interesting. This person is very, just on a side note, Zorana, this person is actually still very sexually attracted to you. Just on a side note. I don't know if you care, but very, very, very attracted to you. May have even wanted to you to have their kids also too with this card. Not sure. It's interesting when you ask me, how did this all come to be so ugly? I think he has some sort of parental wound. Yeah, we had something super short. It wasn't a serious relationship. But I think, you know, it's ugly because I don't think the guy knows how to conduct himself well in a relationship. He's not really built for it. So there could be a reason for his behavior. Not that I'm letting him off the hook, but that's what I'm seeing. Okay. Yeah, but super remorseful about it. But like, it may continue. Just letting you know, if you do kind of end up talking back to them, it may continue. This may be like a lifestyle. If you choose to be with this person, it will be a lifestyle of this stuff. Okay. It's like, who hurt you? Who hurt you? Like someone hurt him. He acts the way he acts because he's hurt. He's hurt about something. I don't know. Okay, so my last reading is going to be for loved ones yarn. I have a new guy that I'm really excited about, Joe. Is this going to go the distance? Is it worth the investment? Adversely, I've had an ex that keep coming back and I let him go, but he pops up on my resume. I thought it was something. So I don't know how many questions we've got here. I'm only doing one. So I'm going to go with the first one that you asked about. You're really excited about Joe. Is this going to be a go the distance? Okay, so let's talk about Joe. Okay. So let's bring forth the messages that Robin needs to hear, not what she wants to hear. And let's bring it forth in a very clear and direct way so that I, as the interpreter, can interpret it to her. What does she need to know about Joe? Is it worth the investment with this person? Okay. I'm not taking any more readings, Darshana. You'll have to catch me next time. These are for paid readings as well, too. I didn't see anything from you. But the readings are closed, yes. Give me more on this connection with Joe. Ooh, okay. Well, more. Now, we have to be careful with these types of cards because they're potentials, okay? At any moment down the line, someone can change their mind. They can choose free will. But with these cards, it's like a 50-50 for me. I will say here that a lot of the longevity depends on where this person's at spiritually, like their mental health, their well-being, like how much work they've done on themselves, because we don't want anything being carried into, you know, a relationship, okay? So with the World card, I feel like, you know, you definitely are coming back in to complete something. With the Knight of Cups, I think the person is very willing, but I don't know. I just feel like maybe there's a potential that this person's working on themselves, their career, their finances, or there's something of an imbalance with finances and career. Something may not be like aligned in that way, or this person feels like they need to put that first, not sure. But it's a 50-50 for me as far as long term. I don't know. I feel like there may even be potentially just like don't take this to heart, but there oh, he works a ton, because it says here finances and career, like financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So like I don't know. I mean, if you're willing to wait, maybe yeah, it could involve marriage. It could. But I don't know. There may be a little separation due to something. I don't know what this is. Has he committed to you? I just feel like I'm a little open right now. Like he's open right now. Like he's not exclusive to you. Oh, it's very new. Yeah, I feel like I'm reading right now at this energy. That's a different timeline for when you decide to get exclusive. Right now, this is very open, like open-ended energy. It's like a 50-50 kind of thing. It's like, I don't know. I don't know here. You would have to have the talk, become exclusive, and then ask me about this. Because right now with what I'm seeing, I see possibility. I see wish fulfillment, definitely a possibility. But I feel like this card coming up tells me someone's too obsessed or involved in their career. Fair enough. Yeah. I don't know. In time, but I feel like this person's talking to other people right now. Let me get another 1 second. I'm just going to get some more cards here. Give me more on the potential for this connection between her and Joe, Robin and Joe. Yeah, we're in the dating phases here. It's kind of like too early. I mean, listen, it's good like that we got this card, but it's like we're in this phase right now of dating. Let's just focus on that. That's kind of what the cards are saying. And I do feel like there's something tied to what I said about the free will. You know, at any time down the lines, anybody can choose to, you know, walk away. But, you know, some connections move very quickly, you know, Robin, they do. Some people are married and pregnant after 3 months, you know, and they stay together for their whole life. This one feels like a, like wait and see. And that's going to be good for you, you know, to do that with this person, because they're not, like, again, I said, I felt like in that position to be serious, because they got their head way too in their finances. But it is a possibility that you could be married to them. You know, listen, we always have possibilities. It's our free will, right, that determines everything. So yeah, I say enjoy yourself. In the meantime, this person wants to date you, so have fun. All right, so I'm just gonna go one last time, make sure that nobody sent me anything. Okay, perfect. Thank you to everyone who showed up. I really appreciate you all being here, and I really enjoyed reading for you all. So you guys take care.